Okay, so, oh right, my name is Lucky, this is Lucky Lad TV, I'm your host for this video, thank you for watching. If you like what you see, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, it would be greatly appreciated. This video is going to be called Lucky Predictions. It's what I think is coming next in the Pokemon series. Pokemans, wait no, Pokemans, it's a Mega Gengar, there's a Mega Nappy. But you heard this at the end of my ORAS review when I was rambling like a crazy person about what I think the next game in the Pokemon series will be. I think it's going to be a reboot of Diamond, Pearl, and or Platinum. The reason being, they already have it set up for Cynthia to be a champion with her ace with a Mega Evolution. No other champion that I can think of has that already set up for them. Wallace was the champion in Emerald, but there's no Mega Melodic. In X and Y, Diantha was the champion, Diantha. She was the champion, but she has hers already. In Gen 5, Iris was one of the champions. There was no Mega Haxorus. And Alder was one of the champions, and there was no Mega Volcarona. And I don't think they'll make Mega Volcarona. That would be kind of OP. Well, they might. It would just be in Ubers. But anyway, Gen 3, they just did with Steven, and Wallace was for Emerald, but there's no Mega Melodic. Gen 2, I don't even know who the fuck the champion was. Oh, right, I think it was Blue, or Red, or those people. Their ace was the opposite of your starter, I believe. So, like, if you started with a Charmander, their ace would be a Blastoise. So, while I think it is possible that they could do a reboot of that, they already have rebooted both of them. They rebooted Gen 1 when they did Fire Red and Leaf Green, and they rebooted Gen 2 when they did Heart Gold and Soul Silver. They could do a reboot of Crystal or a reboot of Yellow. I don't think they will. At least not yet. I'm really thinking they're going to be doing the Gen 4 reboot. The reason I think that is because Nintendo doesn't listen. Nintendo does not, in any way, shape, or form, listen to their fans. And this has been said by countless YouTubers and countless game reviewers and things like that. They just sit and do what they want to do. They make fantastic games. They could be improved upon, but they don't care. And the reason that I think that they don't change is because these games really are perfect for children, which is what they are designed for. The fact that people complain about the games not being challenging enough, if they were more challenging, children would not be able to beat them, they would get discouraged, and they would stop buying them. Remember, Nintendo's a business. The reason I think they're going to do a Diamond and Pearl remake is because they're on track. Diamond and Pearl came out in, I believe, 2007. That was 7 years ago. 7 is my lucky... No, I'm kidding. It has nothing to do with 7. No, wait, it's 8 years ago. It's 2015. The reason that they're right on track for that, first and foremost, Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, they were some of the most popular Pokemon games. I think they were some of the fastest selling and most popular, and they were really good games. And they hold up to this day. They're still fantastic. But anyway, the reason I think they're going to go with that is because they already have a bunch of the stuff that they need set up. Palkia and Dialga, Darkrai, Giratina, Shaman, those are all from Gen 4, and they are all very popular. Victini is not very popular, and neither are, and the reason I don't think that they would go with Reshiram and Zekrom and do a Gen 5 reboot is that they already sort of did that with Black 2 and White 2 when they made it fuse with Kyurem. so they kind of already have their alternate forms. I could see them doing something with the Swords of Justice, giving Terrakion, Virizion, and Cobalion different forms, kind of like they did with the, I don't know what they're called. I really don't. Tornadus, I think they're the Pixie Trio? Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus. I could see them doing something with that. The reason that I feel that a Gen 4 reboot is the most likely candidate for the next game is it's something that just has not been touched pretty much since the game came out. Gen 1 got its reboot in Fire Red and Leaf Green, but it still got touched on because they gave those starter Pokemon Megas. Heart Gold and Soul Silver came out after Diamond and Pearl, so those have been touched on most recently. Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald, everything's really been touched on within like the last 5 or 6 years, except for Diamond and Pearl. That hasn't been touched in the 7 or 8 years, or 9, I believe, since it came out. And I don't think Nintendo is ready for a 7th generation, so I really think they're going to lean towards a reboot. Or if they do Delta Emerald, that's kind of sad because they had the Delta episode. I think that would be extremely unnecessary. But if they do, I would understand. But anyway, I believe the next game will be a Diamond, Pearl, and or Platinum reboot. And if I'm right, I fully expect to become a famous YouTuber. I am not kidding. Here's the thing, I don't make any money off of YouTube, so it's not that I want to be famous for money. It's that I want to be famous so that I can interact with the other big YouTubers because they're awesome. Just remember that. Remember, this has nothing to do with my personal financial goals. It all has to do with my bizarre social desires. So remember that. Anything else that I really want to touch on for this? Mega Infernape, I believe, will look similar to Mega Swampert. I believe it would be a big, bulky, gorilla-looking thing. Mega Empoleon, I believe they would simply give it, like, more edges. Like, literally more trident-type stuff off the head, more daggery stuff on its flippers or wings. I don't know which one it is. And they would make it look, like, more regal. They would probably give it, like, a cape or a shawl or something like that. Mega Torterra is, of course, the lion turtle from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Everybody knows that. Graphics. Wait, I can't do graphics. Wait. Screw it. I'm just going to put them up next to each other over silence. Okay, silenced over. But yeah, that's really all I want to touch on for my crazy rambling ideas. So I'm going to head on out. Best of luck to you out there, and I'll see y'all soon.